guys, I'm back from some more Agrarian Skies, and I think we're on episode 11 already, so it's doing pretty good with this series. I'm loving this series, by the way. Okay, so for some updates, I'm not drinking carrot juice anymore, and I'm drinking these melon smoothies. So how you make these melon smoothies is just the juicer, melon, and a snowball, and clearly I have like an extreme supply of snowballs. This thing produces snowballs so fast, so I always have a crystal chest full of snowballs, so that's good. And some updates to my farm area over here. I have this melon farm right here, and this is really simple. I just set up a harvester. I don't even need a planter because the harvester is smart enough to not harvest these. It says pumpkin stem, but they're actually melon stems. It's smart enough to not harvest them and just harvest the melon, so I don't even need a planter. So yeah, I already have a barrel full of melons, and really didn't even take. It wasn't even going for that long. And another thing you'll notice is I have new weapons, or I have a new weapon. I made a few new weapons, but the how are you guys spawning? Where's the? I don't see any spawning spots for them. Any spots that they can spawn. That's odd. Okay, I guess I'll fix that later, but yeah, so I made this cleaver, and you notice they have 2 reward bags in here in my inventory. It's just that I was just recording and I had to stop for a second, so I kind of messed up, but so I just completed this 3 Mile Island, and I took the plutonium over all this other stuff, and I got all this stuff, full heart, word bag, which I got a spiked pick out of. You know, show you. Spiked pick, yeah, I have 2 of these now. So yeah, I got one of these, no big deal. And then I also completed this quest back here, up and away, splat, and I took the reward bag here, so I got 2 reward bags, and that's what these came from. So sorry about that, guys. I just had to stop the recording, and then I had to redo it, so it's annoying, but whatever. So these are both greater. Nice. Okay, so not that good. Oh, a tallow golem. That's actually really nice. I'm very pleased with that reward. I haven't gotten like a great reward in a while. That's actually probably one of the best rewards I've gotten so far. Cool. If you guys don't know, the golems are from Thaumcraft, and I'm definitely gonna be getting into them because I love the golems and I love Thaumcraft. So yeah. And then another quest I can complete in here is this stuff, Reactor warm up, and I'll show you guys how to craft all this stuff. Trust me. And I think I'm gonna grab the cyanite out of here. I mean, full hearts. I don't think I'm gonna be dying like 13 times. I think this is gonna be my 13th heart right here. So I'm gonna grab the cyanite. And cyanite's useful for crafting a bunch of turbine stuff. And I think it's a byproduct of the Yellorium and the big reactors, which I am gonna get to this episode. I'm really excited for. So yeah, steel ingots I showed you how to make. Nether quartz, obviously. Graphite bars you just get by smelting coal or charcoal. It's really simple. Full heart. Okay, there you go. Cyanite, I'll stick that in there for now. And then I'll open this roll bag. What is this? Epic. Nice. Yes, I love purple cloth slab. I don't even know what this is. Purple cloth slab. Oh my god. Not very epic reward. Kinda disappointed from that. Okay, so yeah. That's kinda disappointing. I think I can complete this now that I have some cyanite. So turbine housing, how do you make that? Turbine housing. Okay, yeah, cyanite. I can make that real quick. Let me just go grab. Oh, and also this right here. This is gonna be the start of my like factory area. This is just like also this is off of Planet Minecraft. I found this this built off of Planet Minecraft, by the way. So yeah, just basically I use the same blocks, but this is cobblestone blackstone or cobble blackstone, and these are large bricks. These aren't actually regular bricks. I thought the large bricks looked better. Let's have a look up brick. These are the normal bricks, obviously, and the large bricks, which are right here, large bricks. So you just take stone bricks, bricks, and you get 8 large bricks. So pretty simple. Cobblestone, blackstone, cobble, blackstone right here. So just cobble around ink sac, really simple. I think it looks really nice so far, at least. I'm definitely not done. There's gonna be a second floor up here, and the reason why this is so big is because I have big plans. I have really big plans for like different types of automation stuff, which is gonna be really fun. And so yeah, I want to get to the main focus of this episode, which is gonna be the big reactor. I'm really excited, guys. So what I have here is I needed a way to get niter because I was in the nether, and you can also get niter from getting saltpeter ore in the nether, but saltpeter ore was just too scarce. I couldn't get enough of it, and I had to think of another way. But another way you can get saltpeter is, niter is from, if I look in here, I can, you see that sandstone, if you pulverize it, you have a 15% chance of getting niter. So basically what I have here is an igneous extruder feeding into a pulverizer, which is pulverizing cobblestone into gravel, then pulverizing the gravel into sand, and then the sand is going to the cyclic assembler. And basically how this works is you have a schematic, you make these schematics just like this, paper, lapis, really easy. So how the cyclic assembler works is you put a pattern into here. So I put the pattern for sandstone, which is obviously just for sand, and then you click this check if you have a schematic in here, and whenever this receives 4 sand, it will just make sandstone. So really simple machine, and it does take power, by the way. And this is what I have covered up over here. Under here I have all the power going to these machines, and then right here I have another pulverizer, which is pulverizing the sandstone, and then it's sending the secondary output. The yellow is the secondary output right here, which is going to be the niter, into this barrel right here, and then it's sending the primary output, which is which is going to be the sand, and back into the cyclic assembler. So to make 1 piece of sandstone, it takes 4 sand, and then when you pulverize the sandstone, you only get 2 sand. So it goes back into here, and it keeps on cycling like that. So it just creates niter, free niter, well, just a little bit of power. That's about it. So yeah, it's not like I don't get a crazy amount of this, but I did get definitely enough. So if you guys want to set that up in your own world, you can, by any means. Really, really, really simple. It took me like 3 minutes to think of that. So yeah, this is what I wanted to get to today, and all this stuff in here, I'll show you how to craft right now. So the 5 reactor control rods right here, I needed reactor casings, graphite, yellorium, which you get from smelting yellorium dust, which you get from pulverized tin and pulverized and sulfur, which I showed you guys how to mine up the sulfur in the nether last episode. So you can go back and watch that if you wanna know how to mine that stuff up. And then the reactor casing is made like this. So graphite, steel, yellorium. It's really simple, and then you get 4 of them per recipe. And then these reactor power taps, which are basically, this is how I'm going to get the power out of the reactor, and also really simple, just redstone reactor casing. Next item is these reactor access ports. So this is going to pump in yellorium and then pump out the byproduct, which I can never remember it, but I think it's either plutonium or cyanite. I don't really know, but I'll definitely find out. This is the reactor controller. This is basically how you interface with the reactor. And yeah, so these yellorium fuel rods, these are like basically the main source of power. This is what the yellorium actually goes into, and this is going to be in the center of the reactor. So really simple: yellorium, steel, graphite, and this redneck cable and programmable redneck controller I'll get into later. Really complicated block, but I'm going to be using it for like how do you say it? I'm going to be like regulating my reactor with it, which is going to be really nice. And then reactor glass is just so you can see into the reactor, and it's just 2 hardened glass. Reactor casing, I have more reactor casing right here. So next step is to fill the inside of the reactor is going to be filled with gelid cryothium, and to make gelid cryothium is make it just like this. So right here, you just put gelid cryothium dust into a magma crucible, makes 1,000 millibuckets or 100 millibuckets. So how you make cryothium dust is you take bliss powder, nitro, which I showed you how to make, snowballs, redstone, and the bliss powder you could get by pulverizing bliss rods, but I don't have any way to get bliss rods, so I use this method. So you just put in a fluid transposer, the stabilized redstone, which you just get by putting redstone in the magma crucible, and then you put a snowball in the fluid transposer with stabilized redstone, and you get bliss powder. Really simple. So yeah. But the only problem is I need a lot of this stuff. I think it's actually 308 buckets. I have a little bit more than that. But let me just show you guys how this works, how this stuff works. So let me get a few buckets of this, and how this works is gel cryothium actually falls. So it's pretty interesting. It will fall to the ground and then flow. So kind of cool stuff. Let me just stick this back in here. And then I'll get let me get a few more buckets. So I'll get 4 more buckets. I think I have them in my AE system. Bucket. Oh, let me just make a couple more. 6 iron. Oh yeah, and by the way, I upgraded all of these, which took a lot of time, but it's okay. To upgrade those, you just basically need to make the structural upgrades and then put the storage upgrades from Java. You can search those up, how to make them. A couple more buckets. And then I'll just arrange these in my hotbar. Actually, before I do that, let me get my builder's wand. And I'll grab, oh yeah, and also, I forgot about this one. Reactor red net port. Let me show you how to craft that. Reactor red net port right here. Okay, so just some reactor casing, gold ingot, red net cable. Oh, and also, I need to show you how to make this. Diamond, redstone, lapis, gold ingot, plastic, red net controller housing, which is glass, any type of glass, redstone, plastic, iron. So, pretty simple. Not too tough to make, but really, really useful block. I'll get into that later. And, by the way, guys, just so you guys know, this was an idea of another YouTuber, Purple Mentat. If you guys have watched his Skyblock, or not Skyblock, Agrarian Skies playthrough, it's really good. You guys should, I'd highly advise you go watch that. So yeah, just so you guys know. So I'm gonna start off by just putting this red reactor casing down, and I'm gonna be making a 9x9x9 reactor, and this builder's one is definitely gonna help. So the builder's wand, you guys have probably seen before. Basically, if you aim at a block that you have more of in your inventory, you can place it down. It's really useful for like large scale building. Like it really helped with the wizard's tower over there that I built. Let me just get all this stuff out because I'm gonna need it. There you go. Just break this. And that should be 9x9. Let me take that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's 9x9. Let me get some reactor casing. Oh, don't want to drop those off the edge. Let me get some of these reactor casings, and I'm just gonna place some of these down, because if you see, if I try to place it like right here, it'll cover up all that, and I don't want to do that. So let me just place one layer. Just like this. Break this block right here. And there you go. And then I could use the builder's wand from here. Okay, 2, oh no, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this thing's gonna be really big. As you can see, it's huge. So yeah, let me just build the rest of this up. Looks like 3 more blocks. Yep, there you go. Let's build the rest of this up. Just like this. Okay, nice. So next step is to grab these AGRARIan fuel rods and the reactor control rods. So I'm gonna place these is I'm gonna put one of these rods right in the middle. Yep, there you go. Oh wait, no, not the top block. This one does not. Oh, come on, get on top there. This one is actually gonna be a control rod. There you go. And then for the rest of these, I'm gonna place them around the outside of the middle one right here. So just like this. Should probably turn on hover mode. Yep, that's better. You place the other 2. Another reactor control rod. And then I need the last one right here. And there you go. That's all the AGRARIan fuel rods. So that's basically going to be like the main fuel of the reactor. And so let me grab out this reactor glass. I'm basically just going to place this around the there you go, around this stuff, the fuel rods, so I can see into the top. Just like this. The only reason I didn't make more of this because first of all, I don't need to. This is just a replacement for the reactor casings. I could have just as easily put reactor casings here. It's just that I kind of want to have some visible space into the reactor, and another reason is because I didn't really want to make that much hardened glass because it's kind of annoying. So let me just fill the rest of this up. And also, if you shift with the builder's one, it will only put 1 layer down. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Press shift and it will only put 1 layer down, which is really nice. And that is not complete because I do not have a reactor controller placed. So the reactor controller right here, probably gonna place this right in the middle. So right here, I'll place it right here, just like that. And there you go. The reactor will form, but oh, I probably should have filled this before I formed it. So the reactor will form, but there's nothing inside, so it won't do anything. It won't. I don't think it will produce any power without some kind of coolant inside. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Put my 2 drums right here. Oh yeah, and by the way, these drums, pretty simple to make. This will load. Come on. There you go. Okay, so drums, weighted pressure plate, cauldron, another weighted pressure plate, just iron. So that's really simple. It doesn't want to show up, I guess. What's going on? There you go. Okay, so now let me get my, just poke a hole through here. Let me get my 8 buckets out. Just gonna grab 8 buckets from here. I'm gonna start placing down my gelid cryothium. And by the way, this stuff hurts you. Actually, let me come back up here and eat real quick, because I'm probably gonna want to regain health if I get hurt by that stuff. So yeah, let me just start placing all this stuff down. Just like that. I have one more. Right there. Let me just collect these back up. And I'll grab 8 more buckets and rinse and repeat. Basically from here, I gotta fill the whole thing with this gel cryothium. And just like this. And tell you what, guys, I'm gonna come back when I have this thing filled with gel cryothium, because this is gonna be a long process and it's just gonna be annoying and boring to watch. So see you guys then. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I have this thing filled with cryothium, or not cryo. Wait, is it? I always get confused. Okay, yeah, it's cryothium. The gel cryothium, and so yeah, I just gotta seal it up now, just like this with my builder's wand. I showed you before, and done. It's complete. Well, there's a couple things I have to add, but for the most part, it's complete. Okay, so first off, what I'm gonna do with this reactor red net port is, I'll explain this in a second, but I'm just gonna put this output energy amount on white. I'm gonna put the input change control rod insert on orange. So I'll show you guys what this means in a second, but let me just put this in. I think I'm gonna put this like right here, just like that. Okay, so let me do that again. Put that on white, put that on orange, and I'll press, you have to press commit. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a couple more things out of here. I'm gonna grab these reactor access points, and I'm just gonna stick these right here, just like this. So what I'm gonna do with this is the precision import bus. Basically, what these things do, the precision import bus will import into the AE system. This is kind of confusing, but you'd think like import would import into the inventory. No, it actually does the opposite. It imports items from whatever it's taking out of into the AE system, and then the export bus does exactly the opposite. So it'll export from the AE system into here. So I'm gonna put this as inlet mode. Or it's already on inlet mode, but I'm gonna put on this on eject waste outlet mode. So this will only let things out. And so yeah, I'm gonna get some Elorium. I'm gonna stick it in here. Oh, so it's already going. Yeah. Okay, so I already had this set. I was confused for a second. This is sending the Elorium ingots into here. So nice. Check the waste. Oh, this is like, okay. Okay, I get it. This is just like if you want to do it manually. And these should be filled. Yep, those are, you can see it's filled in there. They're filled with Elorium. But I have one more thing to put in. These reactor power taps. And I know that let me take these out for a second. It's my wrench right here. I know that hardened energy cell isn't the best for this. It won't take all the energy, but trust me, I'm gonna be upgrading very, very soon. Let me just stick that right there, quick. Oh, quickly. There you go. Okay, so that's all I wanted to add. And then for this, okay, so that's still up. This is not on yet, and still good. Okay, nice. So let me grab this, the final part. I'm just gonna stick this like in the ground right here. And I already have this set up. So what you're gonna want to do for what I'm trying to do, and you're gonna want to put it on maximum 2 inputs, and you're gonna put on I/O U, which just means input output up, and then you're gonna put that on white. Keep this on constant 0. That just I'm not even sure what that does. This is really confusing. By the way, I'm getting this from Purple Mints. I think I mentioned that before. You should definitely go watch him. He's really good. So yeah, and then you're gonna want to put this on the same setting, but put it in orange. So what I have here is, well, what this is gonna do is basically when there's output, when there's energy, when there's energy in here, it will output a redstone signal or a red net signal, and it'll go into here, and then it'll come up, and I'm not really good at explaining stuff like this, but basically what this will do is it won't input the yellorium if the energy buffer is full. So that's basically what it will do. So it just won't waste fuel. It won't just like completely empty out the yellorium if I'm not actually like if I'm not taking the energy out of here completely. So what I'm gonna do is go like that, and why don't we activate this thing? There you go, activate. So this thing produces a shit ton of power, like I mean a lot. It's a lot of power. I'm gonna pick these two up. These drums, I don't need these anymore really. And right here, it's producing 15,000 redstone flux a tick. Or no, it's fluctuating, but it's producing like 10,000. It's actually going down because the energy buffer is filling up. So I think this particular reactor will make 100 million redstone flux a tick. I mean redstone flux per yellorium ingot, so it's extremely efficient. But yeah, so this is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited right now, if you can't tell already. So yeah, this is gonna produce all my power that I really need, and it's not gonna waste any fuel, which is really good because I have this set up. It feels good. I've been waiting for this episode for a really long time. I've been prepping for it. Past 2 episodes I've been going to the nether trying to get sulfur and stuff like that. I got that set up, the niter, and then I had this is actually a pretty long process off camera also, because I had to melt up a lot of gelid cryothium. All this stuff in here, this took a really long time to get. So yeah, I'm pretty excited right now. So yeah, this will, when the yellorium is like done for in the reactor, it will output into here, and I think I'll have like 1 ingot by now. I don't even know. I don't know how fast this wastes yellorium. I'm not even sure. Is it plutonium? No, I think it might be cyanite. Okay, no. So I don't have any like. It's either one of those two. I'll show you guys in the next episode if I do get any what is it called? Any like byproducts of these. But for now, guys, I think this is gonna be the end of the episode. Really awesome episode. I built this big reactor, as you can see. So yeah. See you guys next time.